Oof. I made the mistake of nibbling a little bit of garlic bread before stream. Anyway, we freed the areola, and I imagine that's not as good as it is in IRL. Oh, loud! Oof. What's the Capwas? Spying on the areola. Gods. What is that thing? It's huge. Ridiculously huge.
The thing must be more than 5,000 arg across. Looks like a giant floating island. No, look closely.
The base is artificial.
It's more of a floating city than an island.
A city?
Well, we can't just sit here. Alright, listen up. We're getting onto that flying city island.
What? Seriously?
Of course I'm serious. I've never been more serious. If those society fools have brought that thing back, then think. It must be full of incredible treasure. And have to pay our debts 10 times over.
You gotta be kidding me. We can't just go waltzing into something that huge.
Josette, back me up here.
Honestly, at this point, I bet there are things in that city that I want, too. Like, beyond treasure. Josette wants Joshy Poo. Oh, Idios, save me. Kyle has a point, though. Things have been weird all day, so we should be careful. I mean, for starters, the radio's been silent for ages.
That's true. Guild and... Guild and army transmissions are one thing, but even the civilian channels are dead, which is... Huh? What?
A wave of light. Ah!
What's happened? Report. A boss, big problem.
Generators and flight engines have cut all of them.
What?
Oh, wait, that means... We're in trouble now. Flight field from the engines is dissipating. Bobcat's not answering her helm at all either.
You're kidding.
You mean we can't do anything?
Only one thing we can do at this point. What?
What?
Radios, it's not our time to be called to heaven.
Oh no! Oh crap! Land of Chaos, Chapter 8. Oh my god, it's the Ruined Bridge Orbal powered? I mean, the Zeiss Central Factory is definitely Orbal powered. Valeria Lake on the Arcel. Okay, we somehow got off the Arcel. Probably took a rowboat. So that's what the light show at the towers was all about.
But your kids pulled off a genuine miracle this time. Let me give you your reward first. Idios knows you've earned it.
Tetracyclic towers. 10,000 Mira. I think we spent more than that on handling the towers. C+, yay. Grail locket accessory.
Still, what madness we've fallen into. I never thought being deprived of orbments would throw us into this much chaos.
No kidding. Sort of make you realize how dependent we've been on Orbal power.
It's true. Communication, transportation, defense, production. Every single major function of society is paralyzed at this point.
For most people, I think the real worry is the lights in the kitchen. And the sound of it, the city was really in a tizzy last night.
That's being kind about it. People were mobbing the guild house, Orbal workshop, Mayor's mansion, all demanding answers. It was awful. Everyone wanted to know what happened, and I had no answers to give. Frenzied fools practically kept me up all night. Oh.
See, I'm sorry, Lugrin.
With the floating sitting on top of all that, the crap's getting dire. It was like we're one step away from a friggin' panic. The people of Liberal love peace, so I do not personally expect a riot immediately. Should the situation continue for too long, however, people may begin to lose hope.
Yes, we must do something about this, and quickly. So then, everyone, when this plan you said Russell has to bring back the dead, turn water to ambrosia and save us all, bring back the dead, well, Professor Russell's come up with a new invention that isn't too far off. This, everyone, is my latest invention, the Zero Field Generator. Zero Field what now? But simply, you're aware of the special warp field the Gospels produce, yes? It's a circuit which produces a field to nullify the warp via resonance wave. It does not qualify as simple under any definition. If I understand correctly then, Professor, this can reverse the Orbal shutdown phenomenon? What? Is this true, Professor? Prevent it, more specifically, but just so. Ultimately, the shutdown phenomenon is just the Orbal energy being absorbed by the Gospels. Where the energy went was a mystery, but having come this far, I think we finally have an answer. To the floating city. To the areola. It's the only answer which makes sense. The areola uses little holes between dimensions generated by devices, which we call Gospels, to cause the phenomenon. Gospels are, all things considered, small holes, so the area affected was thankfully minor. With the areola made manifest once again, however, the area has grown immensely, enough to engulf the entirety of Liberal and even beyond our borders, I'd imagine. All of Liberal. So that's what's causing all this. Yes, I find it likely even that every orbment in the country, without exception, has stopped working. However, this zero-field generator can stop the interference of the areola. Which is to say, put it next to an orbment and the orbment will work just fine. Wow. Professor, that's amazing.
So we fire that thing up and everything's cool then.
Not quite, I'm afraid. The area this prototype can protect is limited. It can shield at most an orbment you could carry in 2 hands. Well, that's small.
Well, that kind of limits what it can do, doesn't it?
Well, the problem is I only have so many of them. But as a favor for Cassius, I can only put 16 together. 16? That's actually a lot, if anything. Wait, Dad asked for these? Yes, he requested I work on these a while back, actually. I scarcely imagined a crisis of this scale at the time, but it seems he did. I see.
Just as I expect from Cassius, seeing further than any other man.
But women, though, I mean, I wasn't seeing the areola, but I was foreseeing, they take the Orbal shutdown phenomenon and they use, the spatial experiment to project it across the entire country, and then they can, do whatever they want.
That being the case, though, pretty clear how we should use these things, I think.
Ah, you're a sharp one, Father. I don't quite follow.
Well, in a crisis like this, the thing you need more than anything else is fast, accurate communication. So whether it's about the society throwing bears at people or where goods need to be taken, if you can't communicate, you're up shit creek.
Meaning?
It should be used to restore communication devices across Liberal. Is that about the size of it?
Bingo! That is a good idea. For the military, not being able to use our guns or airships is dire. Not having communications between headquarters and our forces is even more serious, however. We should restore communications between Gransel Castle, the Hacking Gate, and Leeson Fortress ASAP. Guild's in the same boat in a way. If the branches can't get in touch, it's hard to mount any response to anything that might happen. Sounds as if we're all in agreement, then. Well then, Captain Schwartz, I'll provide 10 zero-field generators to the army. That should give enough to cover the Arcel, Capital, Gate, Leaston, and regional posts. You have my thanks, Professor. I'll order my men to distribute them immediately. And the remaining 6 go to the Bracer Guild. That should be enough to restore the phone in each guild branch. We'll get right on it. We'll see them safely there. What? You can get the phone working? That would be a great help. Please set up that 0, whatever it was, right away. No problem. Tita, would you do the honors? Sure, give me just a second. Got my tools, I got my kit, gonna fix it. Okay. Done! It's set to go! That's, faster than I thought it would be. All you really need to do is put it in the right spot inside the phone. So now for the moment of truth. Tita flips the switch on the phone. Oh! You did it! Nice, looks like it really does let the Orbal devices work. So next I need to test to see if the phone actually connects. Try calling Grandpa. He's on the Arcel, which should have a working phone. Ring, ring. Hello? Ah, Grandpa. Yes, it's me. I'm at the guild house in Bose right now. That's okay. It works great. Okay, I will. You do your best too, Grandpa. I think it's connecting okay. No kidding. Professor Russell saved us again, it seems. I'll have to drown Russell in beer and steak next time I see him. Speaking of thanks, Russell seems to be ashore at the Arcel still, but where'd the princess and churchman get off to? Oh, they both headed to Gransel at dawn with Captain Schwartz. Chloe said she wanted to talk to the Queen, and Kevin said something about the Archbishop, I think. I see. I imagine the royal family and the church have their own crises to deal with right now. The good news is they agreed to deliver a zero-field generator to the Capital Guildhouse for us. I would expect to get a call from Elnan at some point. Excellent. Coordinating with him will help. You lot are off to the remaining guildhouses, I take it? Yep, that's the plan. What I'd really like is to deal with the floating city, but wouldn't we all? Seems our society friends are already there, too. Can't lay a damn finger on them with the airships grounded. Real heroic spot to be in, huh? There's little point in flogging ourselves over it. Right now we must focus on what can be done. Yeah. Okay, let's get to it. The mandatory members. Well...
Ready?
It's girls' time. Thanks, Tita. Okay, obviously, airship travels straight out for this, so we'll be walking. Where should we go first? Roll into ruin. Neither choice is better than the other, really. All the guild houses need working phones, so all we can do is pick a direction and go. Good point. I think Josh has a point. I suspect there'll be people who need our help no matter where we go, so we should just get to it. I hope we can help all the people in trouble. Okay, then. Only characters equipped with the zero-field generator can use Orbal arts. As Tita uses an Orbal cannon, she cannot act in any way other than movement, or her gunpowder-powered cannon impulse S-craft without a generator. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Well. Tita? You're gonna wear a zero-field generator. Wait. Oh no. Because we have to deliver these. As we deliver those, we're gonna lose. Oh, no. There's a monster in the Crone Pass and Ansel Path. Oh no. Chat, I think we're in trouble. We should probably say hi to the mayor. Huh? What's going on? Why are these people looking up at... See, so that's it. Huh? Oh, they can see the areola. It's floating there. The floating city. It's so huge. What? It's overwhelming seeing it from down here. I can rather emphasize with the panics of the citizens. Our abilities as bracers are about to be tested as never before. What we can actually do might be limited, but let's do everything we can. Yeah. Yes, let's hurry. From here you can see that island floating in the sky. When it appeared, the lights across the city went out. Just as we're recovering from the dragon assault, too. What'll happen to our bows, I wonder? I mean, what is that? Why have all the orbments stopped working? Oh, what's going on? I don't understand. Huge thing in the sky is so scary. Was the dragon just the start of things? It's kind of crazy. What should I do? Lick it. What? I mean, I'm sorry, what? I am messed up in the head. Unbelievable. It's not just scheduled liners, but freight trucks and ships have stopped. All distribution's paralyzed. At this rate, we're gonna hit shortages real fast. My product's life is freshness. That's a problem. Well, Buck, we might come back and buy you out of stock. Do you have the cattail? No. The mayor's not here, is she? I'm not really interested in talking to every random person in Bose anymore. The novelty wore off. I do need to check in with the mayor. How's the mayor doing? Oh, bracer friends. At the moment, we in Bose are facing terrible danger. Give any aid you can to Maid Maribel and our city. Will do. We're here to help. Lila, thank you for the other day. Miss Maybell is currently as busy as humanly possible. If you can aid her, please do so. We're gonna go check in. Mayor Maybell, what can we do to help? Oh, hello again, Estelle. Oh, hello, Josh. Hey, Mayor Maybell. It's been a while. It has indeed. You two look busy again. No kidding. It's been really hard on you, though. Logan was telling us about it. I was a little worried when I heard some citizens broke in. Yeah, I had to spend the better part of the evening talking them down. Even then, I only barely got them to return home. I didn't do anything to actually assuage their fears, though. I couldn't. Even I'm half scared out my wits. If this keeps up, I'm afraid there'll be another uprising. A much more violent one. Could happen, yes. So long as the real problem remains unresolved, people will be on edge, looking for someone to blame. Right now, though, we just need to do what we can. Staring at the floor and fretting won't solve anything. Exactly. No matter what may come, we'll do our duty as bracers. I feel pretty much the same way about being mayor. No matter how dark and hopeless the situation may seem, a mayor must remain with her city and protect it. Of course, I believe you'll resolve things in the end, mind? Well, no pressure there. We'll take these as words of encouragement. Okay, no tasks from... Are you sure you have no tasks? Okay, no tasks for the mayor. Okay, well, we touched base with the mayor at least. We know that she doesn't need help. Let's go ahead and touch base with the merchants in the south, by which I mean see if they have any new weapons. Any new weapons? No. Okay. We can sell some old stuff that we don't need anymore. I already had my snack. I don't need another one, remember? Gonna sell some of these, although before I do that, I should just make sure. I think we already are. Let's not sell all of our weapons in case people left things for once. Okay, new Ansel path is not where I want to go. Okay. Bracer notebook. Crone Pass, New Ansel path. Okay, actually, we will go to the New Ansel path. There's a monster down here. Where is it? What's it doing? Unknown. Long-range abilities. Okay. Let's go get that critter. Do 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 do. Okay. New Ansel Path monster, we're here to protect the citizens in this time of Orbal shutdown. Before we go and... Oh, well... You're not supposed to be here. You got out. You know what? We're gonna have to get rid of these relatively soon, so... Oh, hello.
This ought to perk you up. Kapow!
Finished.
Watch out! Shh. You killed Tita! You jerk! Stop bullying the little girl.
This ought to
Get in
perk you
order.
up. Go for it.
Finished.
Yeah. We did it.
Excellent. Let's go down to the inn and get a nice recovery. It's up down here at the inn. Well, the royal airship landed in the lake and there's an island in the sky. So many crazy things happening, I can't help but be anxious. I barely slept last night even. Oh, bracers. Oh, hi! What's a member of the Royal Guard doing here? Oh, we rode out to the inn to pick up supplies. Oh, okay. Alright, they are still stuck in the middle of the lake. Even Professor Russell's struggling with this, I guess. Sounds like it. This is the professor we're talking about. He'll pull through. We hope he does. Regardless, I have my mission, so... Alright, sorry. Give our best to Captain Schwartz. Let us rest here, recoup. Let's buy a couple little snacks. Is everything going out well out here? I came prepared. It's like up certain this time I'd fish a guardian. What in the world's that island-like thing floating above the lake? And the trouts and salmon aren't biting at all. That thing above the lake's affecting the fish somehow. Oh no. Quick, play a harmonica at it. Wee doo 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 doo. It's no time to fish. Hey, oh hi, Lukes. Out shopping? You guys are quick to hear things awful quick. Yeah, unfortunately, we got dragged out here without a choice. I get it. I was in the middle of some work, but I got drafted to come out here and help. Normally this would be Leon's job, but he managed to get out of it, the clever son of a bitch. I'm just easy to play, I guess. And I was right. Rowboat. Because the orbments don't work, so the Orbal engines on the electric boat, on the motorboats don't work. So they have to rely upon row. We can turn in this monster and then continue on our way. Actually, where do we want to go? We have to decide where we want to go first as our walk around. We also need to decide where to go to check people are okay. Is everyone okay here? Simon. Need something from the workshop, too? Yeah, Mirano told me to stop by. Dad asked me to come, too. Guess everyone's losing it, huh? How are things at the church? Father, is everything okay here? No, indeed, it was quite a terrible time last night. The troubled citizens burst into the guild and mayor alike. I spent the whole night making a fuss. Even Maribel's powers of persuasion thankfully averted further turmoil, but I come to realize anew the immense effect orbments have on our lives. Oh no, he's become an anti-orbment fanatic. Exterminate all wanted monsters. I just got an achievement for exterminating all wanted monsters. There's another monster. Like, there is literally another monster that I need to exterminate. Is everyone okay in the airport? How long are they gonna keep us waiting? I need to hurry to Ruin. Some kind of engine fault with a cause they can't determine. Used these ships for years. It's the first time I've seen something like this. Oh dear, I didn't think we'd be stopping here. The child's with me. How am I to get home? Oh, this is bad. Okay. We need to step in on everyone. Hack and Gate can handle things on their own. We've touched base with Valeria. So, really, we should just go to Revenue and then onward to Crone. The guy in Nebel can probably handle things on his own, too. Okay, to Revenue. To Revenue, then onward to the Crone Pass. And the monster there. Which apparently doesn't count. Oh, you ambushed us. You damn fool.
We're good to go.
Okay, Revenue. To the mayor. Always to the mayor first. Oh, mayor's out. Okay. Anything we need to worry about? You're looking for Gray. He's off checking his trees again. Old fuddy-duddy probably hasn't even noticed the orbits stopped working. You know what? Good sign. The orbits have stopped, have they? I always said we should never rely on them too much. Not bad to use their power for some things, but these days we're completely enthralled. As I was being all satisfied we planted the saplings, our orbits conk out. I'm glad this happened after we were done with the tractor. It stopped dead in the middle of the field. Gray would never let me hear the end of it. It's kind of in the middle of the field right now. Even if orbits don't work, we can take care of the saplings. We gotta, so they can give us fruit quicker. So true, Vince. Vince is motivated for once. Don't worry about how long it'll last. He's a kid. It's fine. Don't be too hard on him. You're a kid too. Relax. As I thought the problem with the orchard was settled, our orbits stopped working. Bad times won't end. Will we never know peace again? I mean, you've got a proper fire going. I think you're going to be fine. Saplings are planted and we can rest. Well, we could rest, but then this craziness happened. I wonder how Lore's doing. They run in a store in the Bows. If I recall rightly, it's a hardware store. He was with his wife. With Orbit's out, the Air Force is now a big joke. I don't want to be too loud about it, but I'm worried about what Erebonians might do. Oh, hello. Did you come by to keep an eye on things? The village is quiet for now, but who knows what might happen. I know you're busy, but stop and check on us now and then, okay? Yeah, well, that's why we're here. Gonna swing by. I think this is actually the mayor's house. Yes. Elder. Hello there, everyone. Hi, Elder Raisin. It's good to see you well, sir. How's revenue doing? Well, we're fine for the moment. We weren't very Orbal dependent in the first place. Once this seems to have been to our benefit. I'll say, the cities are in far worse shape than revenue is. As much as they make life more convenient, they also create more points of failure. Orbments can't be the solution to everything. Oh, even a lit fireplace can burn a house down. Any technology has dangers. You never realize when it was first conceived. We'll be fine, don't you fret. Well, that's good enough for me. Welcome. The Orbments stopped in revenue, huh? I didn't notice since I don't leave the shop much. Layman wouldn't let me hear the end of my obliviousness when you came in earlier. Okay, so revenue is fine. Oh, you all. Still the same as always, Sting? Just who I am. Actually, sorry to ask this out of the blue, but I'm taking a look at this. Gemstone. Glows black. It's like a quartz of some kind. Couldn't use it in my orbit, though. Josh, is this? Yes, it's likely an ancient Zemurian quartz. Really? I'd heard talk about them. Never expected to see one. Well, these were supposed to work with those new orbits we have, though. I think so, but first, a question. Sting, where did you find it? About that. It was around the Ambril Tower. I fought this bizarre monster. It was like a living fossil, or anyway, it was strange, put it that way. Picked this up after I defeated it. You don't think it could be... It's a result of the Shadow Towers manifesting. Shadow Towers, right, what you encountered in the invasion. I only found the one, haven't seen another since. Whatever it was, it's much stronger than your average monster. Wouldn't hurt to shout for more of them. No kidding, thanks for letting us know. By the way, not to pry, but your orbits seem to work. And filling me in on what's going on? Right, sure. Let's take it from the top. That thing in the sky stops orbits from working. We have a fix, but there's only a handful of them. We're delivering them to the Bracer Guild houses, so the phones will work, and until we do, we're just going to go ahead and use them so we can blow things up, and then we're going to have to strip off people one by one and get weaker. Tita's going to go last, because Tita's useless without it. So that's what's going on. Here then. Time gem. Are you sure? My orbit's useless as a rock right now, so quartz is pointless for me. But you're all on a pretty important mission. What needs to happen seems obvious. Cool and distinct way of saying you want to help us, Sting. Don't need to thank me. Just concentrate on accomplishing your mission. We will. See you, Sting. This isn't updated, so we can't equip it. Doesn't seem like it actually achieves anything in this slot for you, though, so take a sapphire gem. I think the time gem is what works there. Okay. So there's no worries in revenue, so we can go on to Crow and fight the monster. It ambushed us!
Scary.
That was this wrong way. Okay. Let's not spend too much time on this. Estelle should have the most deeps.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oops, that's not quite intentional. I was gonna hit the other way with Estelle so that Ida could finish. This is dead. Okay.
We're not done yet.
Give you that long barrel. Onward to the Crone Pass. Surprise attack! Oh no!
We rule.
It's a waste of my time and energy to fight one of those. Okay. And this other monster is in Crone Pass. Will you not? I'm not interested in wasting my time with you. Hi, monster.
You ready?
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Please eat yourself something that will keep you from dying.
We're good to go.
So we're about to get double hit. Shara's gonna die, but that's not much we can do about it. Oh, never mind, we're gonna be fine. Low leggies are barely a problem. That's annoying. Bye, Shara.
It can't be.
You know what? That's fine. We'll just die. We can restart. I think the chain was unwise.
Not now.
I'm sorry.
Rawr. Hi, Malekith. We're about to die because I didn't do this. I didn't open this monster fight quite properly. It's okay. Good news, we freed the areola. Bad news, it seems like freeing the areola was a dangerous thing to do. Unfortunately, there's nothing to do. This little girl is all on her lonesome against all of these giant beasts. Wait.
I've got to give it my all.
Okay, we actually get to do satellite.
Okay.
There might be hope. Nope, no hope. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can retry this. And this time around, we'll scream at the universe. And fire off some lightning. And a plasma wave. So hopefully they don't ruin all of our AoEs. Aw, you ruined it. You know what? Let's get rid of these eggs out of here. I mean, the big monsters are the dangerous things, but we can eliminate the egg entirely. Okay, that's a much better opener than using the chain attack. Hey, get glared at. Excellent. Whip the team into shape.
This ought to perk you up.
And how did we even have trouble the first time around?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Excellent. Well, since we've eliminated that monster, and apparently that doesn't even count as one of the monsters we need to destroy, we can continue onward to the gate. Our present mission is to actually walk around the entire world because the phones are dead. Because the areola turned off all orbments, and we have the only devices that let orbments work. So when we get through, we need to pick someone to not be able to cast spells anymore, because we're going to have to give away an orbment. See the floating object very clearly from the ruined side of the checkpoint. Usher's abandoned his post to look at the damn thing. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious myself. If only Colonel Richard and the Intelligence Division were still in service. I'm sure he'd have answers for all our questions. There's still fascist sympathies within the military. We can't shut the gates, so we're being real strict about stopping people and questioning. You're free to pass whenever you want, though. Word came down from the brass. We're cooperating with the guild during this mess, so you have free access. Excellent. And we can't use the rest station because the orbits are shut down. Hey, Bracer folk, fancy meeting you here. Ray, how'd things go with the ship? I was heading back to Zeiss after working on the Osea a bit. Finished helping the old man, so it's time to get back to my experiments. Which means you have to walk. Unfortunately, it's the only way to travel right now. You sure you'll be safe traveling alone? Don't worry, I'm not exactly alone, as it were. Antoine! Meow! Antoine's with you, huh? Pretty loyal for a cat, right? Also got, might call them hazardous materials on hand. Let me share some with you. Aurora Bells. It's an attack food. You can make it with tools from any old kitchen, so if you have the time, give it a try. Thanks. Kinda think they'll make it just fine. Quite so. Still be careful on your way. Kalia Tunnel is likely to be especially dangerous right now. Hey, don't worry, I'm keeping both eyes open. Oh no, the orbments are off, which means the monster suppression in the tunnel's off. Bye, Antoine! The first time in the game that we've just walked through the gate in the middle of a chapter. Oof. Dramatic. Oh. We're in ruin now. Stop in the town on the way. If the orphans aren't there, stop at the orphanage. Actually, we should stop at the lighthouse, too. Okay, so we have to stop at the lighthouse, then we'll go to the town. Because the lighthouse splits off before the town. So lighthouse, town, orphanage, city. Whew. Okay. So split off to go check out the lighthouse, make sure he's okay. Don't care about you. None of you give me any resources worth anything at this point in the game. Okay, Lighthouse Bro, how are ya? It's brighter than I was expecting. All the Orbal lights are off. I'm sure the lighthouse is offline too, but we're just here to check on the dude. Make sure he's okay. Gotta be kidding me. Told him over and over the orbments aren't working. Doesn't want to hear it, of course. Gotta leave him be for now. That callow loudmouth kid needs to keep his untrained opinions out of my business. I know this lighthouse better than anyone, I say. Cause this is somewhere in the internal mechanics. If I can fix something this simple in no time, just you wait. I think he's fine. I think he's fine, chat. I think the old man is fine. He's going to be trying to fix an impossible problem until we get this resolved, and he'll keep out of trouble. But we've taken the opportunity to check on him, so that's our job. Not dealing with any of these monsters, though. They're not worth my time. Not unless they're big ones. Though they're still gonna try and ambush me. How have things been on your end, Malekek? In the world of not getting ambushed by every silly monster. Kill the shrimp.
We're not.
Okay, Minoria, where the lights are still off. Army airships are falling out of the sky. Orbits have stopped working. It's terrible. Zach went to check on the lighthouse, make sure everything's alright. It's this old VOD up there, so we're a little worried. Yay, Magic! I played Magic with friends this weekend. It was great. They came over. I made a new friend, too, because my friend brought one of her friends, and so we played Magic. Yay. We've stocked food and fuel at the Windmill Lodge, but if we relax because of that, we'll run out real fast. Sent my son Solomon to seek out support from the City of Ruin. Hopefully he'll be able to negotiate with the new mayor. That's right, we haven't been to Ruin since the election. There's gonna be a new mayor. But yay. Yay, friends. Yay, friends are friends. Yeah. I got to spend my Sunday with an apartment full of gorgeous women playing control mirrors. It was great. Cassie opted not to play Magic because she knew that we would all be drafting control and it would be miserable. And she was right. We did. And it was miserable, parentheses positive. Hey, Rex. Can't get a lot of stock right now, but we're open. Times like these, I want to do all I can to help the villagers. Yeah, also literally ill, but I like to pretend, I like to think that you were wise. Soldiers on the second floor are the crew of the downed airship. They're the ones who protected the village when it was attacked. If their injuries are light, it's only natural we take good care of them. Downed airship crew. Sup? Is everyone okay in there? All orbital energy on our patrol cut while we were in the air. Got lucky because our altitude was low, but it was a hell of a shock. I got bruises all over from the impact of the landing. Ow. That makes me worry about the Capuas. Because the Capuas were not low when their orbments cut out. Well, less competition for Josh's hand for Estelle. Army patrol ship made the emergency landing nearby. There's injured. They're resting at the lodge. And how are you? Lacking orbments doesn't bother me one whit. I can put on firewood if I get cold, and lamps are fine to keep things lit. I don't get why everyone's making such a fuss. Old lady's like, I don't need no fancy fancy electricity. I have fire. Wow, to think there'd be people on the roads. You'll have to keep yourself safe, I'm afraid. Hate to say it, we got our hands full. Ah, it's the airship. Is everyone okay here? Your brace is right. You can probably tell looking at us the patrol ship's grounded. We requested rescue, but who knows how long that'll take. It's our first chance to see a patrol ship really up close. It's a beauty. I'll take a guide to the nearby village. It was bad enough we figured you needed a place for the bed. Well, good luck. I think they've got things under control. The orphans weren't there, so we need to go up and check out the orphanage. Chopping wood's hard. If I don't do it, Mother Teresa's gonna have it even harder. Hey Clem, seems like you're doing well. Electricity's been out for a day and they already got the kids chopping firewood. Josh! It's been a while, Clem. Heard from Estelle you've been working hard to help out. Of course. I'm not slacking off on weeding or taking care of the chickens or anything. I'm gonna work hard for everyone. Good thinking. I know there's a lot of stuff right now, but help out everyone you can, okay? We're doing our best to help out too. Got it. I'll do my best to help as much as you. Let's face it, Clem, you're doing more to help than a mercenary. Hey Polly, long time no see. Wow, it's Josh. You seem kind of different. Different, but you still look cool, so I guess it's okay. Thank you. Yay. Oh, is that you, Josh? Yeah, it's been a while, Mary. Did I surprise you? I know I'm dressed a bit different. No, not at all. Your clothes are really cool. Thanks. If you're looking for Mother Teresa, she's inside. Say hi. I'm sure she'd be happy if you did. See, the kids love Josh's edgelord look. Whoa, it's Josh. Hi, Dan. It's been a while. You been a good boy? Yeah. I decided to help Mom, just like Clem. Today I watered the plants. Good job, Dan. Hee hee. Yay, the orphans are all doing pretty okay. Estelle and Josh, welcome. Mother Teresa, I'm sorry to have worried you. Joshua, please, stay with Estelle from now on. That's all I ask of you. I will. Thanks, Matron Teresa. I see now there's no need to worry. I'm sure Chloe's very relieved. That reminds me, Matron Teresa, about Chloe. I hear she's in the capital. Sieg delivered a letter from her to me. I see ya. That's Sieg for you. Based on her letter, she's having plenty of trouble on her side, too. From the content, I could feel a very decisive will to face some kind of problem directly. I don't know what kind of decision that represents, but I'm confident the girl will find her own path. Aw. Yeah, I think so, too. Of course the orphans are fine. They don't have money for ornaments. Like, they had a whole lot of money, but that's because the fascists burned the entire fucking orphanage to the ground in a real estate plot. They had to spend that money repairing it and rebuilding it. Oh, they didn't even do that. The money got stolen. And the community just did it for free. I remember now. God, I'm still tasting that vile green in my belches. Ugh. There's no replacement for naked. Zoom across the beach, because the road is still out. Apparently there's big skeleton monsters near the towers, so we should probably do that too at some point. Will you turn around? And sharks. I was hoping they'd turn around and we could just bypass them. Yeah, we should probably check out the academy too, make sure they're okay. I mean, actually, they might not be, because they're the academy. If there's any place that's gonna actually be using ornaments, it's them. But also, there are a bunch of frickin' high school students in a boarding school. They're probably having the time of their life. Jill is probably organizing half a dozen orgies as we speak. The academy has shut its doors. Okay. Well, the academy is going to have to be fine unless they send a request for aid, because we can't go check on them. I guess they went, we have to update the entire world's dialogue, and they decided they would skimp where they could, and they skipped on Jill and Co. Unless Jill and Co are in Grancel, or in, like, Ruin proper. That would be cool if they've all, like, gone to Ruin because the academy's closed on account of the ornaments not working. Oh. I'm gonna drop a save before we bother this one. New monster. Scream. That's these marionette motherfuckers.
This ought to perk you up.
satellite targeting system. Go!
Give it my all! Okay!
Finished.
And now we can Vital Cannon to fix everyone. Get everyone up to speed.
This ought to perk you up. Yeah!
Oh, that's right, it resists that. Really, 30 HP left on that one. Blah.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Not a problem. Judgment card. Ooh. Okay, monster exterminated. I'm guessing that's what all of the issues are going to be, is monsters that we need to exterminate. How are things here? We built castles out of it, sand is sand. Should rain fall, all will be wept away. That's what's hardest to claim is the hardest to lose, and so, too, that which is gained easily shall pass swiftly. A well-worn idiom. I don't know if that's an idiom. That's kind of complicated. Doesn't sound like idiom. Well, nice to know Bridge Lady is taking it hard. Since the bridge isn't working, it's hard to get to South Block. Hasn't Mayor Norman done something about this? Can't just be think just arranging of ferries enough, can he? I mean, it's probably the best that can be done short term. Thing floating in the sky, I wonder what it is. If there's some kind of statement from the mayor, I could relax, but so far it's silence. Well, you all voted for him. I thought you should vote for the homophobic union guy. Sure, he was a little homophobic shit, but come on, you voted for the capitalist. Oh yes, what can I do for? Ah. Okay, I think Estelle gives up the orb first. Hi, Jean. Glad to see you're well. Estelle and Josh. Oh, you're both safe, thank Idios. This madness started while you were at the towers, so I was worried something bad had happened. Yeah, thanks for worrying, Jean. Last I checked, we managed to come out with our limbs intact, somehow. On a serious note, though, it looks like Ruin's been hit hard. Got that right, we're in a ridiculous mess now. The second we saw that massive whatever it is above the lake, all the orbs stopped working. New mayor is struggling to keep up with it. Honestly, if it weren't for the clergy from the church and members of the Ravens helping, the town would be a wreck. The gang's helping out! Critical support for the criminal underworld. Stepping up when the mayor can't. Sorry, did you say the Ravens are helping? Yeah, right after the orbit stopped working, when everything started going to hell, they stepped in to help keep order. Right now, we got them working as volunteer bracers, temporarily. Get it, so they found the will to do it, huh? Of course, it's just been one catastrophe after another. For starters, this whole thing just had to happen while the Langland Bridge was up, naturally. Thanks to that, you can only cross the river via paddle boat ferry right now. I guess there's no other way if the bridge is stuck. Ultimately, I don't think the city can keep this up for long. I'd like to put some kind of relief plan together with the other branches and army. With the phones not working, the best we have is written mail and the roads are a mess. Oh, we can help on that front, Jean. We have just the thing. You have what? Let's get you up to speed. We have the only 4 zero-fuel generators that aren't already in a bracer phone or the military. Figures this thing has something to do with the society. Being able to use a phone would be a huge help, though. Could you set that up right now? Uh-huh. Choose a member to remove the zero-fuel generator from. Goodbye, arts from Estelle. Arts are now unavailable. Well done. Works. Phone should work fine now. You won't be able to call anyone until their phones work too, though. This is just what we needed. Having a working phone's like mana from Idios at a time like this. Could kiss you all and Professor Russer right now. Please don't kiss me, I'm 11 years old. It's a nice sentiment, at least. At this point, it's time to put our weary feet back on the road. Need help with anything before we go? Right, check the postings if you could. If you could check the places outside the city limits like the orphanage and school, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, we can see how you need a patrol. We'll keep an eye out. Thanks. Tell me if you want to call in anyone from the other branches. Okay. Well, where's the mayor? Is the mayor set up north here? Crossing south is underground, to the south block's underground here. For instance, when you crouch, please head down. Oh, there's a way across down there. there's a way across town. Oh, right, in the back. This must be the ferry Jean mentioned.
Oh, you kids looking to cross over?
Yeah, we'd like to, but how much does it cost?
No fare by order of the mayor. Wait's gonna be about half an hour, though. Whole thing's murder on the residents, let me tell ya.
That's almost forever. Considering it has to ferry both ways, not much for it, I suppose. How about it? Shall we cross over? Yeah, we have to. Waiting is evil. Doesn't look like there's another way across, so let's get in line then. Thanks, game, for emphasizing how long the wait is.
Sorry for the wait, it's your turn next. On the boat now.
Okay, thank you.
Boat's heading North Blocker, departing from here. Wait in line.
Okay.
Talk with Mayor Norman for the moment we decide to store general goods in the warehouses. This should allow us to make sure citizens get the food supplies and basic needs. Seems there's a great deal of criticism on the new mayor, but the mayor and I want to protect Ruin. I want to work with him and continue to support the lives of the citizens.
Thanks. Where's the mayor's office? So the bridge is down. Anyway, we can just, like, manually crank it. We really need to include manual overrides on these things. Hey, new mayor, what's up? Come to petition the city of Ruin as a representative Minoria. We need to ask for support in terms of food and fuel soon, after all. Now then, time to go greet the new mayor. New mayor. Oh, you guys. Hey, Belden. Look well? Yeah, thanks. Dad ended up becoming mayor, so I'm helping out. Given the sitch, even just doing whatever needs to be done is a lot of work. Seriously working, huh? Still basically just a part-time job. No point worrying about it. Keep working just like I am. If you're ready, you'll be fine. Keep it up. Yeah, I'll do my best. You be careful too.
I've long served the Dalmore family. I returned to manage the mayoral house after the new mayor was good enough to speak to me. I'll serve loyally and faithful as if born anew. If you have any business here, speak to me.
Actually, we're gonna go talk to the mayor. Upracers, thanks for the other day. Oh, you're the victim from the hotel. How's the head? Better, thanks. What's your business today at the manor? We don't really have any, we're just checking in. Don't mind us, we came to observe the situation. Patrolling inside town, huh? Hard at work. Should anything happen, I'll be here. I've been appointed as the secretary, so if there's anything I can do, let me know. Yeah, congrats. We'll be sure to contact you. Mr. Mayor?
Oh, you are... I believe I owe your help for the hotel case in the election.
In that case, it was a memorable one. Not often a mere dork commits such a heinous act. Just what kind of case were you on?
How embarrassing. Allow me to introduce myself again. After all, I'm a bit of a different position than when last we met.
Oh, that's right.
I'm Norman, recently elected mayor of Ruin. I hope to continue our cooperation in the future.
Pleasure's ours. Congratulations on your election.
Thank you. Can't afford to sit back and enjoy my victory.
I imagine. I'm going to deal with this mess right after your election.
To be frank with you, it's not a whole lot I can do. The original chaos is settled, but ornaments haven't restored. The situation is all I can do besides providing on-the-spot aid.
I believe it's best response at the moment. Fortunately, resolving the broader situation may take time. Well, this isn't a case that can be solved in a day. Long-lasting plans needed to prepare in case this turns into a long-term issue.
Think so too, huh? Bit nerve-wracking to have this at my first job, but I'll take it as a sign of the goddess's faith. Counting on you to help resolve this issue.
Got it. You do your best too, Mayor. We'll serve to the best of our abilities. Okay. Sounds like they've got things under control. I forgot that they had this back here. The emergency escape from the first game. With the disabled orbit machine. It's the drawbridge controls. Okay. The maid was humming. That's cute. Okay, well, since town is ready, let's head to the tower. And to remind me, the tower here is en route to Arlitten. Okay. Well, you buzz off. Come on, monster. Let's get you murdered. Actually, let's eat the stew first.
This ought to perk you up. I've got to give it my all. Okay.
Ouch, ouch. Okay, what are you actually? Weak to earth. Don't kick her. Gosh.
Finished.
Eh. I can only get 2 at once. That's fine. Really? Oh, okay, there we go. I thought that we had someone with a decent earth spell. I don't like that.
We're good to go! Go for it!
So many birds.
Finished.
Ah.
This ought to perk you up!
Let's see if we can get all of these. We can't. Well, we'll get these 2, and then maybe a bird will walk into it. Ouch, ouch.
Go for it!
Roar.
You're finished.
That fight was the Josh show. Honestly, I think we're gonna
That's
give
that.
away
Let's
Shara's
move out.
orb before Josh's, because Josh can do that spell. Okay. Heard about a spooky monster in the towers, so I want to go up the tower and see if that's real. Not dealing with all of you, though. Y'all I literally don't care about. I forgot my way around the tower. I'm only fighting these because of the palms.
This ought to perk you up.
We're not done yet.
Go away.
That's that then. Let's move.
We did it!
You know what? I give up. I don't want to deal with all of you. Will you just buzz off? Will you buzz off? Oh, that's right. Can't actually. Oh. Get out of here. If there's a fancy monster at the top of the tower, I'm not fighting it. Tower's too much of a maze. I don't want to deal with it. Goodbye. Let's continue getting our move on. We'll swing by the Grancel Guild on our way through and, you know, go from there. Arletton. What's up? Working hard, I'm Melvin, junior bracer with Ruin. Tasked with doing the rounds and patrolling all over the region. Kind of a pain, but it's perfect for a guy with tons of stamina like me. Woo! Josh has more stamina. And like us, they're tasked with keeping watch for the regions. Can't imagine how tough it is. See, Josh can get pegged for hours and never complain. Alright, we're gonna be going through. What you got? Nothing worth our money. Give us a quick rest up. And then we'll head up and over. Towards Zeiss. It's actually Zeiss here, not Grancel. Okay. It's pitch black right now. I'm terrified. The monster could leak out any moment. Well, off we go. Holy crap. Blasted all, it's dark. Well, that's how dark it'd get without the lights. It's scary. Night vision goggles. So we'll use these again. You know what? You have a free spot. Night vision goggles time. Enjoy the green glow. I like that everyone's immediately blind in the dark. Well, we'll just follow this and run from anything we get into unless it's like an exterminate the monster, in which case we will probably still run away and get the stuff, because blind is kind of a bad debuff. I really do like that we're bringing back the night vision goggles here, though. That's like... Yeah, it is pitch dark, and it's swarming with monsters, and it's, unpleasant, and everyone's going to be blind except the person with the night vision goggles. So we're just hauling bum as fast as we can. It should be just as dark in here. Holy, I didn't expect it to be this dark. Everyone's okay. Speaking of which, the elevator will be dead. Definitely. We'll have to make use of the stairs. Well. Put on your lesbian born and your Eisenritter's medal. Let's go. If you're looking for Faye, she's out with the professor. Apparently it's a request from the Royal Army, but it seemed urgent. To be honest, I felt nervous without Faye around. Well, I'm glad she got a break from you. Stairs. Should go up and check on the boss, who I think lives on the 3rd floor. Boss, you live here? Bracers, a long time no see. Glad you're well. You too, Carl. Seems like things are pretty rough. Yeah, everything from the lights to the experiment equipment's dead. By the way, what happened to the gunner? You mean Olivier? He went back to his home country. Home country? So Olivier, was he? Yeah, he was from another nation. Oh, that's so. What a shame. I'd love to have him take a look at my new model gun. But now's not the time for that. So if this phenomenon continues, my research is going to be completely redone. Carl? It's really pushing him at the edge. God, could you imagine having a prototype and then you have to start all over? Ugh. Right now we're in the situation where all orbits have lost orbital energy. A case like this has happened before, so I tried a logical detection, but I don't have a clue. Professor also might know something, but he's busy. I thought something this could, or heck, could happen. Glad this happened after their cell's upgrade evaluation was finished, so we can study the data without orbits. Right now, the priority is comprehending and researching the current phenomenon. What I heard, your cell made a safe splashdown. One way or another, that's a relief. Thankful from the depths of my heart to the crew that protected that ship. Well, the nerds are still gonna nerd. So is he on the 2nd floor? I want to talk to the boss. Hey, boss. Oh, Estelle and Josh. And Tita, too. Hey, we're back. Hello, sir. It's been a while. Glad to see you're well. I'm glad to see you're back safely. Is the professor's invention any use? The generator? You bet. It's been a huge help. If anything, the Royal Army's probably more thankful than anyone. Until communications are restored, a lot of bases were cut off. I see. For now, at least, it's having the intended effect. Which is good, but... Chief, is the Central Factory okay? I bet you guys can't do any research when it's dark like this, huh? It's a terrible situation all around. I'm inundated with requests for help. Actually, I'm working on that right now. Sounds tough. If there's anything we can do, we'd happily help. Contact the guild and we'll come right over. Thank you. We'll take care too. Okay. So we've officially told him, let the guild know. And now we can go off. Hey girl, you okay? Oh my, bracers. You okay, Hazel? Seems pretty dark here. Well, I have a lamp, so I'm okay, but most research activity has been suspended. Without orbital energies, there's not much we can do, really. Aw, seems the situation's more serious than we thought. Right now is when the Central Factory's power is most needed. The entire staff's working together to resume research as soon as possible. If there's anything we can do, just say. Thank you. I hope we can count on you when the time comes. The escalators are off. The escalators have become stairs. Looked over just in case, but it ended a breakdown. Something like the orbital shutdown thing is what happened here. Orbits in their tracks, islands in the sky. What the heck is going on? We're not at liberty to discuss it this time. Please stay calm. We're on the case. Kilika! Right on time. Oh, come on, Kilika. Were you seriously guessing we'd be coming by? Loading Sears is the source of the trouble, no? If you can't reach it directly, the most logical course is to ensure the guild branches are alright. That's logical. She has a point. That's Killiga. Small talk aside, you can imagine how things have been here. Zeiss is practically built on a culture of orbment worship at this point. Losing them's a shock, at least. Chief Murdoch's trying his best, but the citizens remain panicked as ever. I was afraid of that. I hope he's okay. It'd be nice if we could help Mr. Murdoch out, but I don't know if we can. We'd appreciate the company for a moment, if nothing else. Other major problem is the Chaldea Tunnel. With Orbal lighting, a non-functional passage is harder. No kidding. We came through them on the way here. You can barely see in front of yourself as things stand. It's dangerous. There's more. Water pump at Elmo's non-functional and the hot springs are closed. Oh, nuts. The smell must be so sad. That should be everything. It's my turn for questions, if you don't mind. What happened after I left the Carnelia Tower? A lot. Blah, 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 free the nipple. I see. So it is the Areola. It seems this was guaranteed to happen the moment they took the towers. Most likely. When I think about it, heading to the towers was a waste of time. It's depressing. We have little time for regrets now. If nothing else, it sounds as though you attained a far greater understanding of their plans in your visits to the towers. What we must focus on now is putting what we know to use for the future. Kilika, would you mind fixing my phone, by the way? Guiding you to a better future would be hard if I can't get in touch. Okie dokie. Well then, Tita, you have the honors. Okay. Shara, you lose the zero field generator. Switch. As I would expect of Professor Russell, he's done himself well again. Thank you, everyone. This will help tremendously. Nothing to it. Glad we could be of assistance. Well, at this point, it's time to put our weary feet back on the road to help the guild houses. Need help before we go? City lies in the shadow of Leaston Fortress. Keeping order will not be difficult. Still, check the board. Checking the central factory in Elmo may be wise. Their problems seem to be compounding themselves. Will do. Yeah, Leaston Fortress is ready. Leaston Fortress is fine. Ritter Roadway and Trap Plains monsters. Those will have to wait, though, because my hernia is starting to act up. So we will save, and we'll see if we have enough people to make it worth a raid. Was not a super exciting episode, just walking around, but sometimes that's what you get. Okay, are we ready? Let's go raid Matt. Rawr. Get in here. Let's go.